The EFF, for its part, is committed to finding those responsible for killing Hillary Gardee. Party members earlier joined family and friends outside the Gardee family home in Mbombela. eNCA reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones was outside the home, but now he's back at the scene where her body was found yesterday, and that was also in part of the scene was visited as well by the Minister of Police, Bheki Cele, and some police officers yesterday. Pule, we saw outside the home members of EFF, and we also saw friends and family and neighbors arriving to comfort the family at this very tough time. But the search continues this hour for the suspects, the EFF vowing to also help to find the suspects if the police don't do so first.
Definitely, in fact, saying that if they hope that the police apprehends those behind the killing before they do, because they don't understand, or rather they don't know how, the situation may turn out to be like once they are the first ones to actually apprehend the killers. But you are quite correct, need to say that we are at the crime scene where the body of Hillary Gardee was actually found. We do understand that the Minister of Police, joined by a delegation of other senior police officials, were around here as well, with other forensic pathologists combing for clues as to what could have been the motive behind this killing. This is a question that's still pending. Many still want to know whether this could have been politically motivated, economically motivated, or what could have been the motive behind this. This is something the EFF says they are still searching for in terms of trying to get for answers. I'm just going to ask my colleague Pule Letshwiti-Jones to show you a scene. This is where the body was actually discovered. We do understand that yesterday this this area was under subject for investigation. Several officials were here, and like the police minister said, he does believe that this could have been, one brutal killing that took place. Police are quite adamant that within that 72-hour activation, they will be able to actually find the alleged perpetrator or perpetrators who were behind this gruesome killing. And as it is right now, the EFF also said that they believe that this suspect, or these suspects, could have been internally within South Africa, and they don't believe that this could be a foreign national. That's according to what they say is their intelligence on the ground, who they say they're working hand in hand with. But they've also said that they're exchanging information and working with the South African Police Service to try and see how far they can get in terms of getting a clue and answers behind who could be behind this killing as well. We do understand that Hillary went missing as well from Friday when she was at a supermarket here in Nelspruit in Mpumalanga. From there onwards, she was found, and this is exactly where the body was found. This place is actually, a place where timber, we don't understand that wood is chopped off and is used for paper. She was found by timber workers while they were actually working and actually going around in this area, Pradan. But it's quite, sad to see that someone would actually just dump a body here and just leave it like that, Pradan.
Yeah, the family is gutted indeed. You were at their home earlier on, and the EFF members are expressing their views, and you could tell from the words that were chosen by EFF leader Julius Malema really how they are feeling about this loss.
Definitely, they're saying that these are immeasurable, devastating news that has brought nothing but pain to the family, to the party, and family friends. In fact, we got a bit of insight as to how, the father, former Secretary General of the EFF, Hillary Gardee, is feeling right now. As a parent, you can imagine that he's broken apart, and he's still trying to make sense as to what could have been behind this sinister motive, whereby someone innocent was just, gruesomely murdered like that and dumped here. This is something which is quite inhumane. But we do understand that while the family has been given time to actually have family consultations and meetings, they are expected to brief us tomorrow and speak to us as well, but in hand speaking with the EFF as well in terms of other arrangements which will then be made clear to us in terms of when the memorial service may be and when funeral arrangements will then be taken care of thereof. But they will be giving us more clarity around that. But what we understand is that the family quite now is in a quite terrible spot. Pradan, we got some insight from the spokes officials who are representing the EFF as well, and they've asked for space before they can give us those details as well as to what is happening. But when you go back to the police side, they quite adamant that they will find the killers within the 72-hour activation. The Minister of Police made an announcement yesterday. We do believe that this should be done within, from until Friday. And once that's the case, we will be, in hopeful news as to what will be the way forward from there. And hopefully, like the EFF says, there will be an answer as to what could have been the motive behind this whole killing.
Thank you very much. Pule Letshwiti-Jones there, just in the Sabi area in Mpumalanga, not far from Mbombela, where the body of 28-year-old Hillary Gardee was found yesterday. She went missing at the weekend. Police still searching for the suspects within that 72-hour period.